bard.
Yes, we have the beginning.
The beginning of a
mechanics.
dwarven bard, and we have some scores.
I do have some scores, and
Let's hear what we got so far.
We have an 11 strength because strength's not the character's forte. He's not necessarily going to get in and mix it up.
Mm-hmm.
But he is pretty agile for a dwarf, with having a 15. We had a 13 con and 14 intelligence because he needed at least some of the, I think, investigation was.
Right, investigations, intelligence related.
I believe so. I think that's what made me do that. Ooh. And then, of course, he's not necessarily the wisest dwarf around.
Tell me which ones are.
Yeah, well, Gimli? I don't know. Because he's got a 10, but yeah, he's back to a 15 in charisma.
Okay.
Which are pretty decent scores.
Does he get bonuses or penalties because he's a dwarf?
I haven't gotten that far yet.
Uh-oh. We got to work on that.
Am I sleepy, grumpy, or dopey?
I personally like Dopey. He's my favorite dwarf of the 7 dwarves.
Can you name all 7 dwarves?
I can.
Sleazy, lazy, slutty, gimpy.
And then the one that doesn't end in the Y.
Doc.
Ouch.
Yeah, ouch. Ouch.
No, I actually can name all 7 dwarves. I don't think I can do it right off the top of my head right now because I'm doing other stuff.
She's doing other stuff.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be podcasting.
I am. Well, really?
She's going to start throwing things at me again. Hey, be nice. That's Dungeon Master ass to you.
32 minutes in, and we've decided I'm a bard dwarf. Yeah, that's my name. Barf the bard dwarf.
Barf the dwarf?
Let's see. His con score increases by 2, so that goes to a 15.
Oh, boy.
It says most dwarves are lawful, believing in the firmly in the benefits of a well-ordered society.
That's me.
Yay.
They tend toward good as well as a strong sense of fair play and belief that everyone deserves a share in the benefits of a just order.
That's me too.
Okay, a lawful good dwarven bard.
I really don't stick people. See, there are dungeon masters out there who adhere to alignment. Alignment basically gives you your outlook on life and society. There are 9 different alignments. There's 2 words to it. There's either lawful, neutral, or chaotic, and then good, neutral, and evil. And then you mix and match those 2 words. So you have lawful good, lawful neutral, lawful evil, straight up neutral, neutral good, neutral evil, and then chaotic good, chaotic neutral, and chaotic evil. So all these different types of things are basically how your character looks at the world. A lot of DMs will actually stick you to it and say you have to play this character. So if your character is chaotic evil, then you're just looking to destroy whatever you see and make people miserable and have fun doing it. I'm the kind of DM at this point, I'm like, use it as a guide. You know, put a little note in the corner saying, yeah, I'd like to push this, but, there are going to be times where you're going to be in a situation, you're going to be like, I want to do this thing. Well, that isn't necessarily lawful good. But I'm thinking the way the character would look at it, and he's probably going to do this thing. So don't worry about alignment as a restriction. Think of it as just kind of it's a nice note. It's a guideline. You're going to find that most of the people that Tanya and I game with love chaotic neutral because it's the free spirit. It's like anything goes, anything is possible.
They can be lawful at times. They can be chaotic at times.
They can be nice. They can be not nice. And chaotic neutral for me has always been the cop-out alignment. It lets you do whatever the hell you want to do, and it doesn't give you really any good focus. I stick to neutral good personally. Because it's like, yes, society is good, and you want to do right by people. Sometimes you have to bend the rules a little bit to get things done the right way. Chaotic good is like Robin Hood, the guy who's going to break the law to do nice things for people.
I primarily play chaotic good.
If you ever see like a monster with neutral evil, those are the screwballs you really have to worry about because chaotic evil are pretty straightforward. Lawful evil are those. They're diabolic supervillains.
But they have a reason.
Lex Luthor is lawful evil.
Okay.
All right? Because he believes in rules, regulations, and loopholes, and he has a plan at all times, and he knows exactly how to hit the right note and make the right pressure point. Neutral evil is basically just you don't know what you're going to get. And that
I would say Joker?
No.
Or is he chaotic evil?
Joker would definitely be chaotic evil. Because he just doesn't care. He's sociopath about it. Where neutral evil
is it like Dr. Octopus?
Yeah. Dr. Octopus. Well, Dr. Octopus even would be lawful evil, I think, because he's science. He believes in order and creation and certain things, but he believes in twisting it for his own uses. Neutral evil, Juggernaut.
Okay.
Sabretooth.
Okay.
Okay.
So far, I'm the best dwarf ever. I'm excellent.
Yes, you are.
Very nice guy. Very definitely. He's very definitely.
So he's got Dwarven Resilience, so that gives him some bonuses against poison. Advantage on saving throws versus poison, and he's got a resistance against poison damage, so it means that you can, I think, take 5 off.
Something like that. You're a sturdy little bugger.
Yeah. You still have combat training, so you have the ability to use a battle axe, a hand axe, a light hammer, and a war hammer. So those are the weapons that you
can get the point across when you need to.
Yes. If you truly need to do something, you can throw an axe or a war hammer into a...
Or a yellow skittle.
You can turn the war hammer into it. Then you would look at tool proficiency, an artisan's tools of your choice. Smithing tools, brewer's supplies, or mason tools. And that's just for Dwarven. I don't know if something with them being a bard that you could change out one of the toolkits or the tool proficiencies to do some type of explorer's tools, or I don't know. Because I know, my wizard in that campaign, because I'm an elf, so I had gaming tools, type thing. So
for gambling, like card playing and things like that.
So there's that, and then because you are a dwarf, you have some stone cunning, so that means you know if there's possibly shifting and sliding walls and stuff in caverns and caves, because dwarves live in the
You're a natural born miner.
Yes.
Oh yeah, just like the 7 dwarves.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right. That's the plan.
Is that really where the 7 dwarves being miners came from? Is from dwarves
from fantasy.
From fantasy.
Yeah. Okay, I thought that was just like a convenient tool of Walt Disney.
No,
a lot of that goes based on the fairy tales and everything and stuff that was written.
Even Tolkien drew a lot from fables and fairy tales of the 1800s when he started crafting Lord of the Rings and Middle Earth. And most of that stuff was being crafted in the 20s and 30s. And when was Snow White put down? It was in the 30s?
1939, I believe.
So it was all coming out at about the same time.
Cool.
Yeah. See what you're learning already?
Yes.
How are we doing so far?
We're at 38 minutes. So
all right.
I don't know.
So we have a Dwarven bard who is slowly but surely coming together.
Yes.
He's going to be persuasive and performing and investigating. And he's sturdier than the average little bugger.
He can speak, read, and write Common and Dwarvish.
Okay.
So he's going to have the tattoo like Hunter has of
right.
all the dwarven symbols and things like it's seems to be like Norse script or something.
Yeah, when Tolkien crafted languages for Lord of the Rings, he actually crafted alphabet for a couple of elven dialects for dwarves and whatnot, and the dwarven language is very much Viking runes. It's the similar feel to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Kind of neat. Did you pick a name? I don't remember if I caught that or not.
I haven't picked a real one yet.
I haven't picked a real one yet.
It was.
I think Barf was my joke name, but this is serious. I need a name
that
reflects
good name.
me.
Deanna wanted to know if we were still podcasting. I'm like, yeah, we're teaching Billy about gaming. She goes, LOL, can't wait to hear that one. So, so this is the surprise podcast for everyone else.
This will be fun.
They're not here to.
Yeah, they should have been here for that.
No kidding.
Dwarven names tend to
have hard consonants and guttural sounds.
Yep.
Yeah.
No. Well, think of
from one of my favorite episodes of Mystery Science Theater 2000, I am Eegah.
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 Okay. Eegah.
You know, it also sounds Klingonish.
Does that work?
Sure.
It also
works.
sounds Klingonish. It's like...
It was either that or Mitchell. Which one do you like better?
Eegah, also known as Mitchell.
Eegah.
We call him Mitchell for short.
Eegah, your mucus. Oh, wait.
Two of my favorite episodes of MST3K.
That's awesome. All right, so we have Eegah the Dwarf.
The Scald.
Very cool. And we'll start working on the adventures of Eegah the Dwarf going forward. So we now have the basics. You've learned a little bit about it. You've seen it. We're going to get your very own copy of the 5th edition Player's Handbook for D&D.
So you can start reading it and diving into it.
And as a
we'll have Chris finish creating the character sheet because he has these.
So if we started
programs.
like a 3-person game of Dungeons and Dragons here, or do I jump in as Eegah into an already existing world?
You can do either. You can do either. And you know what? I can get something going. You don't have to podcast about it, but I can definitely get something going at home.
Although someone will just turn around and go, "Who is this dwarf?"
Yep, that's happened. Happened.
So on Sundays after Billy's done with his show, you got to pick him up and bring him out to our house. But see, he goes to bed at like 7.
Yeah. So that's
the
we'll
dilemma.
come up with something special. It's a little more convenient to his schedule.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Eegah's a pain already.
Oh
no, that's okay.
He'll be a welcome
Eegah's
addition.
not the pain. The player character is,
and then
he has to go to bed early.
And then over the course of podcasts, we can do little highlights of the adventures of Eegah the Dwarf.
Eegah's a wuss.
Well, right now, Eegah is
Eegah
probably...
needs sleep.
Eegah's probably wandering out solo adventuring, just
most likely
finding stuff. And,
or he's training. He's back home in the Misty Mountains, learning his trade.
Eegah's writing for his solo album.
There it is. There it is.
There you go.
He's the roadie for a band at the moment.
Eegah's on the road.
So, over the course of the podcast series, every so often you will hear we'll start like the first couple of minutes, we'll be like, here's the adventures of Eegah the Dwarf.
You know what? That would be amazing.
Eegah the other day did this. Single-handedly defeated an entire slew of dragons. They were all little chocolate bars, but still.
Eegah invaded the Twizzlers factory in Easton, Pennsylvania.
There it is.
Definitely.
So, yeah, we'll do that, and that'll be fun. And so, every so often we'll have that. That'll be fun. So welcome to you as a former Jedi once said, you have taken your first step into a much larger world.
I'm the only dwarf with a secret identity, Eegah, otherwise known as Mitchell.
Yes.
As Mitchell. And so that, my friends, is where we are going to leave you today. And so thank you again for listening. And this has been...
This is definitely Eegah's music.
This is Eegah's music now. This has been Monkey Business.
Eegah's theme.
Eegah's theme is going to play us out from here on in. A product of the Mighty Monkey Corporation, presenters and purveyors of the Flower City Comic-Con, coming at you May 20th and 21st of 2017. That may have actually already happened by the time you hear this.
Or it might be coming up.
Or it might be coming up. We'll play it by
Eegah
ear.
have already been killed.
Oh,
no.
Twice over.